just got back from the gym. Sweat. Whew. Hope you're all well. Daily start time, let's go. Harry Maguire, Man United is guilty of cop assault and offering bribe. Star avoids jail and appeals. Axed from England team. So he should be. Trying to bribe a fucking cop. Is he real? Ding dong. Fears for our dogs. Lockdown has sent pooches over the edge. Yeah, they're a bit clingy now, aren't they? I saw it on the news earlier. Very clingy the dogs are now. Dogs anyway, not cats. Maguire's fight to save career. England star dropped after Greek Ireland brawl. Career not good. Don't take chances with Francis. Oh my god, look at these people on the waves and that, and the storm. Warning as huge storm hits country. Fucking hell. Madness. Absolute madness. Corey Sal back to our best. You hope. Beyonce doing nothing as usual. Grub takes a battering. Ooh, look at that burger and ooh. Darren down. Oh, he does his own food, dirty bastard. Dirty. Pandas. Big screen blasting to boom time. New release Tenet has fans drooling. Wow. I do want to watch Tenet. I might try and see it next week if I can. And if I do, it will be back to these sit down reviews. Yes. ETTs are everywhere. There's extra tiny terrestrials. What? That makes no sense. No. Nothing much there. Just Jane time. Let's go. First one. Partner ignores his kids. I can't forgive my son for moving his horrible new girlfriend into his home. He's not being fair on his kids who can't stand the sight of her. Ooh. He's my only child and I adore him, but he's wrong about this. I agree with my ex-daughter-in-law who says he's thinking with his manhood. His girlfriend doesn't feed or talk to the kids, who are 13 and 14. She doesn't work and relies on him for everything. I've tried to talk to her, but she's dismissive of me. How can my son be so selfish? Sounds like a right bitch and a dick. Get through to your son, give him a slap. Jane says, don't be tempted to criticise your son because he could cast you out. If he decides that he cares for his new girlfriend more than you, it might mean you won't get to see the children so often. True. Be smart. You're concerned about them, but this problem is for your ex-daughter-in-law and son to resolve. If she doesn't feel her kids are being properly looked after, she has to speak up. It could be that she needs a solicitor or family mediation. Oof. Maintain a natural position because you have few rights as a grandparent. Step back and accept that your son is an adult who makes his own decisions. Yeah, but if the kid's not really getting fed until, say, he comes home from work, then that's not good. That's not good. I'd expect my new partner, just, if you want dinner, just, feed them, you know what I mean? Simple. And if you didn't, she'd be on her arse. Next one. Hurt by boast of wild past. My partner openly admits that he had the best sex of his life with his ex. They were together in a wild, dysfunctional relationship for 2 years. Apparently they couldn't live together, but the sex was phenomenal. I'm insulted when he says I'm reliable and safe. What kind of backhanded compliment is that? Oof. So that means sex is probably mediocre. Jane says, a line needs to be drawn in the sand. Your partner needs a talking to. Can he leave the past behind and start accepting you? Tell him you don't want to hear about his ex again, unless he can start making you his number one, and then you'll fancy having sex with someone else. That's a bit. The hurtful comments have to end. Talk to him. If you don't like it, bin him. Simple. Last one. Furious friends, selfish. My friend and I started dating brothers. What? My friend and I started dating brothers back in February. What? At first, we had a great time going out as a foursome. Unfortunately, lockdown didn't suit her relationship, and she and her boyfriend broke up 6 weeks ago. Oof. However, my guy and I have gone from strength to strength, and we're now talking about moving in together. My mate is furious. She's jealous and seriously thinks I should dump him too, because she's lonely and embarrassed. She says she wants me back and says I'm selfish for pursuing my love affair when she's single. Tell her to fuck off. I'd be like, this is my life at the end of the day. If I love him and we get on, then we're going to be together. What happened with you and your ex is not my problem. There you go. Jane says, your pal has to hear that life doesn't always run smoothly and that situations change. Why would you consider giving up a wonderful relationship with the man you love would she have dumped the guy if the boot had been on the other foot? You need to reassure her that you still value her as a friend, but you won't be told what to do. Of course you feel sorry for her, but there'll be other guys and she'll move on to love again. It's true. Fuck off. Horoscope time, Gemini. Results of a test or interview will give you something to celebrate. This is great time to experiment with new ideas, enjoy pastimes, and to live life to the full. You long to travel and might look into booking a long journey for later in the year. Interesting. Harry axed. Sucks to be you. Before we get to the sun, here is Ben with the weather.
Thanks for that, Sean. It's going to be 19 Celsius with a bit of sunshine and cloud. Overnight tonight it's going to be 12 Celsius. It's going to rain overnight tonight. Tomorrow's going to be sunshine and showers all day. It's going to be 17 Celsius tomorrow, and overnight tomorrow night it's going to be 12 Celsius with rain again. So yes, anyway, Sean, back to you.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for the weather. Harry Maguire again. Liar Harry guilty of hitting Greek cops. Says he's a victim of his appeal. Man United skipper dropped by England. That's gotta hurt. Yeah. Ding dong. and ketchup. Pubs out of sauce. Yeah, I always noticed that with Wetherspoons. Never really have ketchup. What they do is not great. Harry Maguire. My sister was injected with a date rape drug by Albanian gangsters. Greek lawyer. You're a liar. Ooh. Why would he lie about that then? Weird. So weird. Fool Britannia. BBC bosses blasted on lyrics banned. Yeah, I don't see Royal Britannia anymore. Okay. Elton's wife, Valoon, whatever her name is. OD 3 days into the marriage. She said marriage over. Well, no shit. Oh, he said, sorry. Fierce Francis. Too feared, drowned in storm. Floods. Bloody hell, campsites. Bloody hell, flooded. That's what happens. All the couples during lockdown and all that shite. Kim Kardashian, yeah. Burning hatred. Police shooting backlash. Yeah, another black man got shot. Didn't die though, but shot him like 7 times and they paralysed him. He's never going to walk again. America's going nuts, man. Burning hatred. Race riot. City up in flames. Cops. Black victim paralysed. It's nuts, man. It's just, is it ever going to stop? It needs to fucking stop. Oh, but will it? The Nutty Professor getting a reboot. Oh my god. But it won't be Eddie Murphy probably, but wow. And that's really like a decent thing there, the rest are all rubbish. Swarmageddon. Killer Hornets set to invade the UK. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's not coronavirus, it's hornets. Gets fucking worse, doesn't it? Anything here? Big Breakfast is returning, bloody hell. Nope, nothing there. Did return. That was a bit of a shit one, wasn't it? First one. My nosy half sister is too much to bear. A woman turned up on my doorstep telling me she was my half sister. My parents split when I was a baby, so I had a single mum. She substantially married my stepdad, and I have a younger half brother. I never knew about my biological dad, but now my half sister has tracked me down through Facebook. She's not a bit like me. I'm quiet. What? While she is loud and not somebody I'd associate with. I'm 35 and she's 31. We met for lunch and she kept shouting about us being sisters and everyone stared. It was too full on for me. She said I was uptight. Do I want her in my life? Well, the looks of it, the bridge is probably burned now, but I don't like loud people like that. It's no, does me head in. But that's your choice. Deidre says she has pulled out all the stops to find you. You may have had different upbringings, but it would be the same. It would be a shame to drop the relationship entirely and probably hurt her feelings. We don't choose family, but the bonds are meaningful. Why don't you suggest the next meeting perhaps at your home? The invitation will make her feel welcomed. You're very different stars will probably mean the relationship naturally cools off without you having to cause offence. Maybe you could try it, see what happens, but you know, just don't shout. That's what I'd be like. Next one. I'd rather have no job than go back. I've woken up every morning during lockdown feeling happy because I don't have to go to work. I'm in a dead-end retail job and lockdown has made me realise just how depressing it is. I was furloughed in March and I've been so much more relaxed. The whole new me. I'm a whole new me. The people I work with don't include me in anything. Nobody even talked to me at our Christmas meal. They're good, aren't they? I'm 26 and dreading going back to work next week. I'd rather be unemployed, but I had a strong work ethic drummed into me by my parents, so I have to go back. Well, why don't you just get another job? You know what I mean? If that was me, and I went to that Christmas meal, and not one person spoke to me, I'd have finished my meal and said, oh, I'm just nipping to the toilet, and I would have fucked off home. Well, I would have, no one would give a shit, and fuck that. Don't work in a place where no one appreciates you, no way. Deirdre says, it would be self-destructive to give up your job in the current economic climate. True. You say the other staff members don't talk to you, but have you tried talking to them? Well, I bet he has, but you know. Think hard about whether you have been friendly and helpful or withdrawn, which could apply, standoffish. Try talking to HR and look for ways to act positive at work. Suggest you all go out for a drink one evening. If you make no progress, my e-leaflet looking for work has lots of ideas, but remember, going back won't be easy for anyone. True, but you know, I'd rather have no job and go to somewhere and no one talks to me. And you get no appreciation for your work. Fuck that. Next one. I don't want sex with my husband, but he keeps pestering me for it. I'm 53 and going through the menopause. I've tried to have sex twice in the last 6 months and it was so painful. I feel sorry for my husband, but I just want to be left alone. I'd be happy never to have sex again. It's been worse during lockdown as my husband has been off work. He comes on to me in the afternoon and I have to tell him to go somewhere and sort himself out. I'm relieved he's going back to work soon. Being in his 50s probably, he's probably still going to play away, so you got to be careful. I know you go through the menopause, but you know, you don't need to have sex with him to pleasure him. Teacher says, even if hormonal changes mean you no longer desire sex and find intercourse painful, menopause need not be the end of your sex life. My e-leaflet, Sex and the Menopause, offers self-help advice, while the British Menopause Society website can suggest treatments available near you. Yeah, do that, look into that, see what happens, we can do. Last one. My wife has her lover's name tattooed on her inner thigh. She has not wanted sex with me for 10 years. 10 years! And I had not seen her naked in ages until she slipped in the shower and needed help. She was okay, but I saw this guy's name and wanted an explanation. She confessed to having an affair for 3 years until her lover died 8 years ago. Wow. I've told her I want a divorce, but she says he's no threat to me now, as she doesn't want to throw 30 years of marriage. We are both 50. Wow. She had cheated on him. I cheated on you for 3 years and then he died. divorce her. Divorce her. Wow. Deirdre says, you are shocked and angry but you could feel very lonely if you end your marriage. Your wife was wrong to cheat, but that ended 8 years ago. Best focus on rebuilding intimacy with her. You had not ended your marriage over a lack of sex, so maybe that's not the vital way to you. But you two need to rediscover what brought you back together. My e-leaflet on cheating will help. I'd have been like, get the fuck out. No way. No way, man. Instant make time. You're ready to upgrade all levels of love in your life, but passion must find a mix that meets the needs in your Mercury mind as well as your moon heart. You have all the love skills you need to make this happen, and Showbiz dream might have gone astray, but you can redirect it if you start again from scratch. It stuck to me. Weird one. Weird. But that's it. Yeah. Like I said, Monday there will be no news break on Friday. Pardon me, as I'm going away for the night. I know it's only a night, but you know, with the current climate that's going on and you know, the virus and that, it's best to be safe. So just need a bit of a break. Just want to rest up for a little bit. So yeah. Obviously, you know, be safe with each other. You know, wear your mask. You know, obviously it might rain, so wrap up warm, stuff like that. You know, take care of each other, and yeah, just be safe. Really, that's all you can do. Just be safe. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Always like, share, and subscribe. Boom, boom, boom. I've been your host, Sean Worth. Thank you for joining me. Episode, I think 65. I think actually now 65. Yeah. Have a good weekend. I know it's a bit early, but like I said, I won't be here. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you Monday. And until then, peace.